Hello everybody, what is up all you beautiful, beautiful people? My name is Alex, and today we're doing something I haven't done in 13 years. I just went and checked. Yeah, I think we just get into it, and we see what this is about.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Holy crap.
This is the 27th of last seed.
This brings back so many memories.
433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
No, Patrick Stewart. Frick. This just gets me in the heartstrings, you know? Alright, so for those who don't know me, my name is Alex. I started YouTube around 13, 14 years ago. And one of my first full-on series were actually Oblivion back in the day, like 13 years ago, like I mentioned. I didn't really have a plan to make YouTube videos, but I was without internet for a while, and the only thing I could actually do was upload videos. Well, it was so bad that I could upload but not play on it, so I played Oblivion and I recorded it, and it became a thing. Anyways, here we are, back again. Let's have a look at these. I was actually really curious about the new Khajiit models, because I don't like them that well in Skyrim. But this looks really good. And with the new facial animation structures that they have as a Unreal Engine baseline. Even the long mouths of these animalistic creatures or characters could be really interesting. So, I don't really have a plan for this. I kind of just saw the trailer and I scrambled to buy the game and download it and make sure I had the recording tools, and here we are. So back in the day I played a Nord, of course, because I am a Norwegian, and I eventually made my character story expand over into Skyrim as Skyrim released, as my previous story was ending in Oblivion. Does it matter? Extreme snowstorms, College of Mages, yeah baby. That sounds like my character. Says a race picking, there's a body. Let's see. Body type 1, body type 2. Let's make him a guy, just like I always do. And that's just a texture layer on the face and skin. So, I myself, like Alex, I am turning 40 years old in a couple days, and I think I was... Well, I'm not gonna show my ineptitude in math, but it's been a while. I've been thinking about returning to YouTube for the past, I don't know, decade, especially the past couple of years. Let's do some... Oh no. Oh dear. Alright, well, good to see the old Bethesda absolute squishiness of character creation exists still. It was a big thing in Oblivion, I remember. They really streamlined it with Skyrim, for instance. Oh dear. Do we reset if we pick a new? Yeah. Alright. So age about... I don't know. I guess I am around my mid-age. So right there. Skin tone. As far as being a Norwegian living in really cold country, I have a good complexion. Personally. I have some UK genes which don't really help with the complexion, one would argue, but here we are. So I'm going to stop the recording here, make a character, and we'll be back. Alright, I think we're done. I think we're ready to finalize the character here. Of course, as I always do, try to make something similar to myself. And I did find the editor to be a little bit limited. You cannot change your ears whatsoever, and you cannot change your eyebrows with the salt and pepper in addition. For instance, you cannot change your eyebrows whatsoever. Period. Like the shape of them. I guess you could do something via the... I don't know. Something in here. But anyways, I think we're done. I think we're ready to finalize our character. So our last character was called Gray. Or Gray. How about this one? I'm getting older. I'm turning 40 in a couple days. The salt and pepper is indicative of the real me. Master of Cold, great fortitude, high talented warrior, augmented willpower, right? I don't know what any of that means. Open stats. Hello. Okay, so additional strength minus intelligence. That's bad because I'm trying to do... I was thinking about what kind of character I wanted to try. So we do have bonus to restoration, that's always nice. And heavy armor and blunt weapons, of course. Notes do the bonk. Blades and blunts. That's good. Alright, well, I was thinking of trying like a spell sword character. I'm really curious about how possible that is in, well, this game. It's always been kind of janky in the previous Elder Scrolls games.
My, you're a big one. A Nord, I'd guess, right? So strong. But you can't bend steel, can you, boy? You can't do anything to get out of here. And those big muscles? They're going to waste away. When the end comes, you won't even have the strength to cry for your mother. That's right. You're going to die in here. You hear me, Nord?
Oh, the good old leveling system is back. I forgot about that. Alright. Well, that's something to do while I'm
guards are coming. For you.
waiting.
Boris, lock that door behind
I forgot about that. Yeah, I really like that system. The more you use a skill, the more you level it.
The messenger only said they were attacked.
They kind of streamlined that in
No, they're dead.
Skyrim.
I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off
Acrobatics
limits.
is always fun.
Usual mix
You
up
can
with the
jump
watch.
over like
Never
entire
mind. Get that gate
buildings if you
Stand
get
back,
it to
prisoner. We won't hesitate to
incredible
kill you
levels.
if you get in our way.
Alright, I'll stand back.
No sign of pursuit.
Yeah, this lighting
Stay
is
put,
much
prisoner.
better.
Let's go. We're not
The
out of this
blinding
yet.
light from the prison cell is
You.
for the
I've
character
seen
creator.
you. Let me see your face. You are the one from
Oh.
my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Patrick Stewart's gotten old.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I stole a fish.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
I go my own way.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we
If you
must
believe
keep
such
moving.
things. Oh man, it feels weird being back here, but also
Better not
kind of
close
good.
this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Strange.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner. Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Boris. Glenroy. Renault. I remember Captain Renault. Alright, this is a good old Elder Scrolls game.
Don't get too close.
Run around, loot everything. Don't think there's much to loot in this area though. If memory serves, we gotta wait for someone to break down this wall.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
That's an assassin. Oh boy.
My sword! The captain's down!
With Dom robes. Let's see how the inventory system works. Will they attack me if I put on this stuff? Is there any way to see the stats on these things? Well, I guess the stats are as basic as this. Armor rating and I don't know what that means. I still have no weapon. Alright, speaking of. Can we dual wield? Right, so this one does 3 damage. Right, easy enough.
Keep quiet and stay out of the... Are you
Whoopsie!
alright, sire?
I didn't
We're
mean
clear.
to swing at you, sorry.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire. How could they be waiting for us here? Don't know, but it's too late to go
More loot.
back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here. They won't be the first to underestimate the blades.
Right.
I'll take point. Let's move.
So
You
you're
stay
gonna
here, prisoner.
go that way,
Don't try to follow us.
and I'm gonna have to break down this wall. Which was the namesake of my very first series video. Killing rats. Yeah, I am playing on the easiest difficulty. I'm an old guy, please save your judgments. Nah, but for you, playing your own video game your own way, it's gotta be allowed in a single player game like this one, right? If I feel it's too boring, I can just turn it back off. Up, rather. One entire sapphire and septim. So, I was following that little red quest marker, and apparently that's the quest marker. I just noticed. I thought it might have been another rat, but here we are. So this gives you a full-on leather, yeah, thieves set with actual armor. So I'll put that on. I'll keep the one hood, I guess. Doesn't do much to keep it on. I think I want to... Oh yeah, that's the durability. Oh, I forgot that was a thing in this game. Oh well. So I'm gonna keep the katana. I'm thinking like a spell blade. Whoa. Shield on self. Okay, so that's a once a day thing. It's gotta be racial. Heal minor wounds. Shortcuts. G, show spell effectiveness. Oh, so you can get the real lowdown if you want them. I like that. I like the ability to show the advanced tooltips and information if you want to, or rather the ability to hide it. Oh, so you click on the shortcut and then you click what you want there. I see. So what happens if I click this button? Okay. Now what's the spellcasting button? Give me a second. Dun, 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 dun. Interact, grab hold, attack, sheath, shortcuts. Yeah, that's fine. Open magic, open hope. How do I cast a spell? I don't need it right now anyways. So this guy, he probably had that, if I remember correctly from the old game. Somewhere down here we're gonna get a staff. Like a lightning staff, I think. From one of these goblins. Oh, I'm running around with just boots, no pants. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Some iron. And I believe my character was proficient in heavy armor, yeah. So I get a boost to heavy armor, but it degrades faster. Oh, I missed this. Instead of having like having you picking the skill points, it just gets given to you as you level it. Compared to Skyrim, I'm thinking. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to the heavy armor as much as I can and keep the blade for now. Inventory, armor. Still no pants though. What's up with that? Okay, so that automatically goes in your offhand. Show shortcuts, right. Hide shortcuts. It's gotta be a button to like activate the shortcut because I can switch between the two spells fairly easily. Just the number buttons, but is it C? Oh, C! Alright, I think novice difficulty might be a little bit too easy. Then again, these are rats. I'm gonna get my fingers on board, mousing to do the looting. That's not acceptable. Alright. As we do, we always loot everything. Everything we can find, at least. Ah, loving the lighting. Gosh. This is like playing ultra modded Skyrim. Which I guess technically it could be, or could be compared to. But damn, it does play pretty smooth. We'll have to see when we get to the overworld. Ah, a heavy helmet and a heavy shield, I assume. Cheese! All the cheese! It's a little bit difficult to see what is lootable and not. You know? I guess we can go into first person. Another iron war axe. I must be getting close to my weight limit. Oh, so just pressing R brings up this menu. Pressing C for Constantine, I don't know, will activate that, so I can put it on clairvoyance. Ah, loving it. Love that. That is so much smoother than Skyrim's putting a spell into your offhand. Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I was mentioning how janky a spell sword was in previous games. If I remember correctly, the spellcrafting in this game, Oblivion that is, depending on how much they kept of it, or altered or whatever, it can get pretty interesting. I remember creating some really overpowered spells back in the day. Not necessarily on the in the recordings, but I was playing another playthrough alongside it to prepare my recording sessions, you know. I'm going in completely blind on this one, and just in case you hadn't noticed. Oh man, I remember those mushroom-looking things. Man. Can we loot this torch? No. Small crate, folded cloth. What is that used for? So, yeah, control to sneak, as usual. I did pick up another heavy piece of armor, didn't I? Oh. Yeah, I got picked up pretty easily there. Noticed, rather. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, we've reached our encumbrance levels. Now comes the hard part. Left control. I probably didn't weigh much of anything. Put on the helmet, I guess, and a shield. How does that work for casting? Oh, you cast with the... Oh, I see. So you can cast while... Oh man, that is so much better. Oh, I can fast level this thing. Gotta keep that in mind. I don't think I'm going to be using shields, but I don't really have much... Oh, right. I saw that tripwire just in time. Good thing I didn't rush forward. Which is exactly what I did. Tutorial! You cannot carry any more items. Use shift to drop items you do not need to remove. Okay, so control is for the stack. God, yeah. Gotcha. Right, let's list by weight. Oh. By worth, rather. I'm gonna drop the club and these axes. I'm not gonna be doing daggers either. Yeah, probably don't need all this bullshit about returning to die. Flashbolt? Sapphire? Chameleon spell. Water and pestle. Right. This is how you do alchemy, by the way. You actually click on the tools in your inventory. I have no idea what I'm doing though, but restore fatigue on self. Huh. Easy. No idea what that does. Can you remove ingredients? Alright. Interesting. Alright. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Just needed to clear my inventory. Actually, can I see my weight limits? Yeah. I'm straddling there. I might need to be a little bit more careful a bit what I pick up going forward. Oh. Got a mouse click, not E. It's a dagger. Or 6 gold. Not really. I think I dropped a dagger or 2. Yeah. Activate with pushing E. That's interesting. Now let's see if the Bethesda jank exists in this game. Because this would kill me in Skyrim. Oh jeez. Alright, well. I don't know how to feel about that. I think it's a good thing. It's lost something, but maybe it's gained actual playability? Who knows? Oh yeah. I think setting my game to novice has also made all the chests easy. No. That would probably be B because... okay. Maybe it's a little bit too easy. System settings... Gameplay? Novice. Set it up to apprentice at least, for now. Try that out. Don't need that. I will have the lockpicks though. And if I remember correctly, there's a guy down in here. That was also kind of easy. But I'll feel it out. I'll feel it out. Difficulty doesn't matter too much. Not for me. Here's the one with the lightning staff. Alright. 8 weight, 1 damage? Nah, not worth it. Ooh, hello. Okay, you cannot shield block in this game. Clicking my mouse, doesn't work. Did I finish my thought about the difficulty of the chests? Probably not. It's probably easy. They are probably very easy because I am in the tutorial dungeon. And if I remember correctly, there's a couple of rats here to wet my blade on. Let's see, how do we get out of stick fence? Ooh, that's another thing I want to try out. The movement in Skyrim was always, or well, the old engine was always so limited. This is so far a huge improvement. I might actually finish this game. Now, whether I'm gonna make the series last, I hope so. I am putting some effort into it. For the first time I actually found a use for AI. Related. I'll finish that sentence
Help. What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
later.
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Right. Get down there. I had to swing away from the...
For the Emperor!
to not hit the guy there.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him! He might be working with the
No,
assassins.
don't kill me.
No, he is not one of them. He
Can
can
I
help
sheathe
us.
my weapon somehow? Wait.
Must help
E,
us.
Q. Q is
As you
auto
wish,
walk.
sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen. You know the Nine. How they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Right, I forgot about this. The star signs are back. Oh yeah. Movement speed, always good. The game has a lot of running around. The mage. Fortify Magicka. I might look into that. Or think about that one, because starting as a Nord, I'm kind of nerfed in the spellcasting department to begin with. Might grab that to balance it out. The greater powers are always nice, but it's a once per day thing. The Apprentice, Fortify Magicka. Susceptibility to magic, 100%. Oh man. That's rough. Back in my other playthrough, I did create a full enchanted armor set that would basically give me 100% magic resistance. And after that, the game was a cakewalk, to be honest. Fortify Magicka, spell absorption, chance of absorbing spells cast at them, stunted magic. Magicka regeneration is halted. That is the opposite of what I want. Or, yeah. Mara's Gift, greater power, restores 200 health once per day. Blessed Word, forces undead to flee, no. Increases armor rating, resist magic resistance. Fortify willpower, increases willpower. Lover's Kiss, greater power, paralyzes the target for 10 seconds. Serpent spell, greater power, okay, so it starts to inflict a huge poison on someone once per day. The tower. Opens locks, average difficulty, can be used once per day. Tower Warden, greater power, reflects 5% of all incoming damage for 120 seconds. Gives a 1 per day type thing. I'm thinking just straight up Magicka, honestly. Yeah, that's
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Aren't you afraid to die? Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Yeah, it's a bit demanding, Kirk. No. Not Kirk. Captain Picard.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here,
hello.
carry this torch and stick close.
Okay.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Alright, so we can grab a torch in our offhand instead of a shield. Shock damage on target 5 points. And I believe the it uses a portion of your durability as like the spell reservoir, if you will. Here we are. Oh, I have a ton of torches. What the hell? Okay. I'm pressing buttons trying to figure out how I can sheath my... Y and... Oh, hello. I pressed M. Alright. I remember all this. Sort of.
Take them down! The Emperor's in danger!
Not much farther.
For the blades! And the Emperor! You don't want to do that again.
Sorry. Please don't walk in front of my sword. Actually, your captain's sword.
Protect the Emperor!
More?
You're pathetic!
Alright. Maybe I go ahead, right? To the sanctum.
Hold on. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Actually, I need to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out how I can sheath my weapon. Sheath. F. How the hell did I not press that button?
Looks clear.
I pressed
Come on.
everything else.
We're almost through to the sewers.
Come now.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
I'm trying to
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
force myself to jump
They're behind us.
shorter,
Wait
if you
here,
will.
sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with
Just
your
to
life.
Die, you
expedite the leveling of acrobatics.
This ends here. For the blades and the Emperor!
Oh no.
Take them down.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
You got it, Picard. Oh no. I swear I could have done something about that.
You chose a bad day to take up with the cause.
What did you say? Only unique stuff he had on. Oh, that's a shame.
We failed. The amulet.
The Emperor gave it to me.
He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
The city of Coral. Gotcha. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Do you notice how the armor is warping as he's breathing? I don't know how to feel about that. It looks good though, but kind of weird in motion. The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard.
Bard?
Right?
Not really. Well, maybe. The major skills of your class will start higher than the other skill, and it will be easier to increase. Alright. So. Spell sword. Do we want to do alteration? Oh, it does all the... well, most of the... or you could do a custom class. Specialization. Magic. Okay, so it says all 7 skills of your specialization. Okay, so there's... hold on. Yeah, you can pick 2 of these. I'll probably want... greatly increases your maximum fatigue. I assume fatigue is my stamina. Determines how quickly you regenerate. Greatly increases maximum health and defines how quickly you regenerate health out of combat. Well, I want to do the healing via spells. All your skills having an effect on everything you do. Affects all your skills. I don't remember what luck did. I don't remember. Determines how fast you move. Intelligence. Probably want to do these 2 for heavy armor and just regenerating magicka. Armor, you can craft. Well, you can maintain your weapons. You can use a blacksmithing hammer in your inventory, like with the mortar and pestle, to repair your armor. It's on the go. Athletics, run, swim, and sprint. I want that to be good. How many of these can I pick? Oh. 7? Yeah, looks like you can pick 7. But that includes out of all of these. I'm gonna have to just sit down and have a look at this. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. I went pretty much with the same as a spell sword, I think it's called. But I think I removed the hand-to-hand and put in acrobatics instead or something. I'm not sure. I'm going for acrobatics for increased movement, athletics for run speed, because honestly, I really love that. The ability to move around the battlefield freely. I got alteration because I'm not picking... well, I want to be able to pick locks, but Destruction, of course. Inflict damage at a distance when heavy armor and the blade isn't sufficient. Restoration for when heavy armor and the blade isn't sufficient. Yeah. I chose heavy armor because I want the additional, well, early levels in it. Everything else can be leveled. This will just get leveled super fast, comparatively. I'm very unsure. Reveal paths, move objects. Yeah, that's always nice, you know, levitation. And soul binding, of course. But I'm not sure what skills determine your ability to craft in this game. Create Spellblade class. Yes. So I know why he wanted me to be a bard. That's because I did that one little thing in alchemy. So that popped up at the top there. But yeah. We are doing Spellblade compared to Spell
Really?
Sword.
I would never have.
After the Suez, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes,
Good.
I understand.
The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What do you base that on? What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, did you take the sword from me? Yeah. You did. Alright. Let's hope I picked up something else. I guess this one will do. It will have to do. Alright. This leads back around to this place, right? Yeah. Twinroy, you died. Oops, I didn't mean to loot that. I want to see if there's anything additional. Besides the robes, of course. There's a lot of dudes there. Let's get out of here. I think it's time to wrap up this episode. Once we exit. But we got a little bit left to go. Oh, I'm liking the animations. The little stab. Oh, I keep forgetting that we don't have shield bash in this one. I've recently been playing a Skyrim playthrough with exactly that. Focusing on shield bashing. Are you alive? There you are. Not anymore. This gate is sealed. Oh yeah, it's for a different quest. I know that seal. Do we think we're done? You know what I'm gonna do? I think an autosave gets created. I just got an achievement, by the way. I think an autosave is created right as you're about to exit. Just so you can go back and recreate your character from scratch instead of going through the entire tutorial again. To perform alchemy, you must have at least a mortar and pestle. Adding a calcinator, alembic, or retort helps improve your potions. Yeah, alchemy in this game is something else. It's more convoluted. Not necessarily a bad thing. Just not what I'm looking for in this. Holy shit. Gosh. I don't need a torch, do I? Third person, man. Tutorial. The red arrow on your compass shows the direction to Waynon Priory. You can walk there by following your compass or open your map. Right. Good luck. Liking the little pickup animation. I was a little bit hesitant about it when I saw it in the video earlier. But gosh, I have so many memories on this dock. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the first episode. Where can I save the game? There we are. Yeah. Well, I hope I've piqued your interest. It certainly has piqued mine. I'm really excited to get on to the next episode, but I gotta get to recording, I guess. Editing. Alright, so I'm just gonna say goodbye. I'll see you around, if I see you around. If I don't, have a good day.